Okay, hold on. Before we actually do
it's
this,
too late.
like
you did it. You
I
committed.
mean, you said you did it. I mean, this is you. You already
Yep.
said.
We double checked with you. This is
okay.
This is
okay.
a terrible
16.
idea.
I rolled a 16.
This is a terrible idea.
I rolled a 16.
All right, let's do it. Hey, welcome to Aetherwright. We're a bunch of friends. Didn't plan for this game to get so intense. Here we are. Welcome to the table. Need a little recap for y'all. Last we met, Cohort of the 8th was standing inside the home of Jin Tarvish. Taking in the empty spaces, running his hand over the scarf that his mother had made him sometime in the year since he was gone. Keeping your eyes on Cal, who has been unusually quiet, sort of stumbling through the thoroughfare, looking into windows and checking crates that are stacked along the houses. You all continued your search throughout Crossroads Keep, even doing a perimeter search at one point. And through good rolls and even greater questions, found just enough evidence to give you a lead. There was a faint smell that I think most would have walked right past that caught Jin's memory of a sedative that he's familiar with that was sort of dried and kind of chalky in the wood grains of a horse trough. Helmirk, kind of clocking in that information, immediately went and checked the water supply with you guys, and theories began to formulate. Jin, knowing that the only way 200 plus people could just, evaporate into thin air would be if they just went up. So y'all headed underground. Oh, it's so good. My favorite moment so far. They went up, didn't they? You all headed into the cistern and found the network of water tunnels that connected nearby settlements and towns. Walking for hours, eventually stopping at a circular sealed door, opened it. Jen, you climbed through. You are in an area that water has not seen for many decades. This main corridor that sort of runs ahead of you seems to have, at least to where your vision starts to fail, 4 hallways that are intersecting it. You continue, walking a little bit ahead to the point where you can look down the first 2 hallways, which seem to extend about 10 feet before they enter into circular rooms or burial alcoves, which you see standing, kind of slowly looking in your direction, about a dozen people in each. Jin standing there watching these eyes slowly in their own time, kind of locking into you. Head peeking over her shoulder here, somebody stepping into frame here. Behind you, you're hearing Lucio and Sylcan crawling through the pipe and sort of righting themselves upward. You lock in and hear the very slow breathing of those looking at you. And there's this kind of stillness in this moment. What's Jen feeling? What are you doing? Give me your thoughts.
All right. I think Jin is kind of in a state, a little bit of shock that this was actually true. A little bit, before quickly snapping out of that and going in.
Jin? To your left, you hear a man in that room, and sort of getting around that small little gathering of a crowd. And again, your eyesight kind of straining to see facial features. Kind of stepping in, you see a familiar man, Elrin Moss, who worked occasionally at the blacksmith, making barrels for wine and food storage and things like that. Elrin's in his late 30s, lean, forearms kind of torn from years of working with ropes, kind of dark, messy brown hair, all of which you remember, not the first thing that you notice. The first thing that you notice is his left eye. Where his eye should be is some kind of fitted arcane implant that is plated to his skull just below his hairline. And you can see the sort of bronze and steel filaments that are anchored into that socket. And in that center of that socket where an eye should be is this faint violet lens that sort of glows with this very faint dim pulse. And the skin around the implant seems to have healed well. And just takes another step and goes, Jin, it's good to see you.
It's good to see you too, but by all the god, what happened? What's this?
When you say that, several others start to kind of take a step or two forward before stopping and looking at you. You see Malin Rowe, who is your age, who used to walk with you to Mrs. Ketcher's house, who would teach all the neighborhood children like basic writing and paid skills. She has both of her eyes fitted with these implants. You see Tomas Feld, who at one point, kind of in your, kind of youth, teenage years, broke up a fight between you and a neighborhood kid, and kind of always kept an eye out for you ever since, who seems to be missing his left eye entirely. You start to see familiar faces. These are people that you grew up with in Crossroads Keep. Some you had close engagements with and kind of knew well. Others are recognizable, but strangers nonetheless. Give me a perception check.
Gotcha. 18.
18. Kind of darting between the two hallways as I imagine you would. There's two faces that you do not see, and that is your mother, Sarah, and your sister, Elira. Looking at everybody, there are some with implants, there are some with none, there are some with either seem to be botched attempts or forcible removals of the implants. And they're just kind of, you asked a question and you don't really get a response back, but it's just calm. Everyone is just like unusually calm. Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay. Let's read this. 17.
17. We are competing, by the way, for wisdom
Gotcha.
saves. There's a number that you have to hit. In this case, you did. As Elrin Moss looks at you, there's a sort of break in his breathing, and he kind of, Jen? And takes a couple of steps closer to you.
Yes. It's me.
He just starts running towards you and grabs you for a hug.
I hug him back.
He holds on to you. He kind of looks over the shoulder at the rest of your group and then kind of like pulls you back, puts his hands on your shoulder and is like, Jin, what are you doing? What are you doing here? And kind of looks around the room. Maybe he's like he's taking it in for the first time. And is like, Jin, your mother, she... You're okay, though. Who...
They're friends. They helped me get here. When we heard about Crossroad Keys, we came. What happened
yeah,
here?
and he starts to touch the implant that's on his face. And are we safe? And he looks back at the group that's kind of just still gathered around you, or gathered in the room on each side, just standing there looking at you.
No. We're miles. We're deep underground. We're underneath the town.
And he starts to cough and kind of like walks, kind of with a pace back into the room. You can see in the back of the room there are several, maybe a dozen or so crates, barrels, kind of all stacked up in the corner. Kind of starts looking through it and finds a glass bottle and kind of starts drinking the water. And the rest of it's odd because as he's moving around, the rest of the people just are standing there. And he chugs this water and kind of sets the glass down back in the crate and kind of looks at the rest of the group. And it's like, what's the matter with all of you? And he comes back up to you, Jin, and is like, and then looks at the rest of the group, just kind of waiting.
As soon as Helmirk sees the water, he's going to go over to where they grabbed that bottle. He's going to open one and he's going to smell it.
Yeah, 100% smells very familiar.
Helmirk nods and looks towards Jin, and he goes, "Yes, water is also contaminated."
Of course it is. Shouldn't drink anymore. By miracle, none of them died.
Jin, you see Malin goes over to Helmirk and kind of places a hand on the forearm and goes, "It's okay." And then just kind of looks over at you, Jin.
What? No. None of them are. Just too calm.
They
All
are
of them.
like cattle.
Yeah. That's probably how they got him down here so easily.
Helmirk is going to go to one of the crowd, and he's moving slowly, but he's not like very hesitant about it. He just slowly grabs their head and is just looking at the implant to see if they react to him touching him at all.
If you're just looking, no, it doesn't look like it. They're not really paying a lot of attention to you, but Elrin definitely is. And Elrin kind of comes up and is like, "Do you know what that is?" Like,
Yeah.
noticing, obviously that he has one as well.
Oh, Helmirk is going to look for any, not like the number 7, but if there's 7 points or like a pattern of 7 of some kind on the eye.
I would say you would take a minute, and you don't see any kind of like insignia or any kind of symbol or anything like that. Nothing that would signify 7.
Okay.
And Elrin looks back at Jin and says, "Where the hell have you been? Like, I'm glad you were. It wasn't a sickness. Oh, okay. And again, he keeps looking at you, Jin, and keeps looking at this crowd of people, and he feels even like unnerved by them. And he goes, a few days ago, some men from Neverwinter came saying something about the water being contaminated, something that was getting people in Neverwinter sick. So they treated our water. They made all of us drink it to stop the spread, is what they said. And then we remember feeling drugged. We remember being led into the well house, all of us. And we remember soldiers. Everything moved really fast, but quiet, which was unusual to us. And we remember feeling okay with everything, feeling safe. And then they separated us underground in the cistern under the town. Said some of us would help, and we went left, we went right, and then we got here. We forgot my shoes, and he looks down at his foot, which has a healed scar that comes up across the arch over the top of the foot. We forgot my shoes. We cut my foot on something, but they fixed it. And then they questioned us. We don't remember the questions exactly, but we do remember if anybody acted odd or got scared or angry or anything, we were taken away. And then after that, we didn't scream. And we got smaller. And then we got this thing.
That's a lot taken. That's... God, gone for a year. Shouldn't have left. How did you do this in a few days?
Helmirk puts a hand on Jin's shoulder. He's gonna kind of pull him aside and goes, I think their sense of time is distorted. It has been longer than a few days. You saw the fields.
Right.
How long has it been?
Helmirk looks at him, and it's out over the table. We said it's been 3 months, hasn't it?
About that, I believe.
Helmirk
I don't know if we should
says,
tell them that.
You may wish to sit down.
No, don't. He goes over to the crates and just starts taking the water and throwing it on the ground. And you watch a couple of people kind of walk up to him and sort of gently grab his forearm, and he goes, "Get the fuck off me! It's contaminated!" And he starts throwing the glasses down, and there's a couple enough to secure him and kind of push him against the crate, and they all just kind of look back over at your group as he's yelling and thrashing and trying to throw elbows.
I'm gonna try to get him off him.
As you start walking up, Malin comes up to you and goes, Jin, it's okay, he needs to go. He's upset.
He should be
Give me
upset.
another wisdom saving throw.
Fuck her.
Oh.
That's a 9.
She looks at you and goes, he's Jin? Oh my god. And she's starts kind of backing up to a corner to at least put her back on the wall, and is kind of just taking in what's going on. She's looking over at Elrin, who's kind of being attacked by a mob essentially. She's in a dark space she's never seen. She sees you, she sees your group behind you, and there's just a hyperventilation that's hitting her, and she's super emotional.
Real
You
quick,
see as she starts taking in deep breaths, the group turns their attention from your group to her, and half start splitting off to try to get her.
Helmirk immediately goes in between them and very in hushed tones and goes, you should stay behind me. And he kind of has his shield at the ready, and he's becoming a wall. He looks
she
towards
have
Jin and
one of
goes,
those-
I
I'll
will
say
not
that Jin
hurt
immediately
them.
goes behind that wall.
Does she have one of those implants? Remind me.
She
Yes,
does.
two,
She
I
has
think.
both.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to once I see them kind of turn and start heading towards us, I'm going to very quickly approach her. I need to inspect your implant. Is that okay?
when you say that, she touches her eyes and she goes, make a charisma check. Oh man, make a persuasion check.
A persuasion?
That's what. Yeah.
Okay. I do not have a skill.
Can I
for
give the
that,
help
right?
action on this?
How are you helping?
I think Jin is just gonna go over there and just kind of just grab both her hands, like, "Hey, it's okay." Try to calm her down. She's not panicking.
Sylcan, I'm going to say that's an automatic success. Yeah, you're good.
All right, cool.
Because it's Jen. Jen, you sort of like, she lowers her hands down. What would you like to do, Sylcan?
I'm gonna cast Identify.
Hey, that's a good spell.
Ooh. Let me look at this real quick. Let me look at the writing.
So,
Guys, I'm already almost halfway through my notes page. Like,
Gabe, you said all this to me. I haven't been writing notes because I've been too invested.
Yeah, dude, I've got you. If you could read my hand, if you could read Dad's, you could read mine. You're good.
I can read Dad's.
Dad's is worse than mine.
We've got
100%.
video notes too.
so Sylcan is going to somewhat quickly yet still gently reach out and put his hand over one of the implants and kind of amplify out arcane energy. Try and understand how it reverberates back within it.
Learn its properties and how to use them.
Do you want to
You
cast
learn
all
its properties and how to use them?
Identify is a very good spell.
Yeah, I didn't think about this. This is good. Okay. So, oops.
I don't even have to roll for it.
It is a magic item. It has divination and enchantments with a, I would say, a faint amount of transmutation. It does require attunement, but it does not need attunement by choice. Somebody can be conscious, like somebody can be attuned to this unconsciously. You get the sense, spending a few minutes with it, that the lenses enhance perception of emotional states in nearby creatures. It can transmit emotional states to other wearers. It can be used to suppress emotional spikes. You also get the sense that these lenses are part of a network that they communicate.
This is unlike anything I've ever seen before. It is a conduit, almost. They form a network. It changes their perception, controls their emotion.
As
There's,
this is
There's a safe
are
bet
they-
they can probably see through those.
above table, I'm like, yeah. Helmirk is real quick over table. Is this crowd still approaching us?
No, they're just kind of in between. They're in between the group that is kind of dealing with Elrin, and then you all are dealing with Malin, and there's just kind of been a pause. They're very acutely aware of anybody that has like an emotional spike. Their attention shifts too quickly.
Okay. Helmirk very slowly, like getting this, is going to
Is that Lizelle's?
look to Cal, and he's going to be like, "We are not to use our weapons. Anything must be done non-lethally."
Cal's standing about 10 feet behind you and is just in shock of what the fuck she's seeing.
Yeah. Helmirk looks at her like very like sternly, like commanding office, like he's full military mode. He goes, "Cal, we are the soldiers here. You are paid."
Fucking sober
have
ones at
that.
that. Fucking sober.
He nods. "We are going to get the man who is thrashing. Is that understood?"
Do you need my help with that?
Yes, Godfrey is to protect the woman.
I can help with that, actually.
There's like 30 people here.
Helmirk looks towards the crowd.
He broke the
And-
water. That would have been the great time to use that, by the
Helmirk
way. Like, is there
immediately-
water bottles left?
Helmirk grabs her shoulder as like the
I need to
crowd,
calm
I'm
down.
sure, is staring. He's like, "You must."
They start
be
moving towards
level."
Cal, and she's like,
Helmirk puts his shield down so she can't look at them, and looks at her, and he was like, "It is imperative that you stay calm."
And then should we leave campus?
"We will be hurt, and these people will be hurt if you snap." Can I roll a like persuasion or anything to see if I could like be like an aura of command here to her?
oh, you got it. You don't need to roll.
Okay,
like,
sweet.
she's listening to you. I mean,
Alright.
there's a lot going on here. Kind of good opportunity to, like, she has no reason to, she has no option other than just to trust you. Like, if shit
Helmut
goes down,
nods.
she's gonna look to you. God,
Helmut nods and goes, "It is now time to earn your keep." He looks towards Lucio. "Lucio, can I trust you to keep these people calm in the way while we push forward?"
Yeah, I mean, I can get Eldrin calm and over here.
Curly.
Helmut nods. "If I do not have to push my way through the crowd, I would rather not. I
Yeah, no,
trust you."
stay over here and keep Cal chill. I'll
Ellen
cast...
walks over and goes,
Oh, no, go ahead.
no, you go.
Well, I was gonna cast a spell on him, but if he's doing something, I'll wait.
Okay. As you're preparing to do whatever you're gonna do, he walks over to you and goes, Jin, your mom. Fuck, I totally. Your mom was here.
Where?
And Malin, sort of like wiping tears, goes, "She was one of the 5 that was taken, Jen. She was one of the 5. She.
One of the.
There's only 5 of us that left. I watched. She's gone. She went with whoever ran this. She's alive though.
She's alive. So she's alive. Huh.
Elrin looks
Can
to
I
you, Jen,
insight check
and
that?
Yeah.
That is...
Do you know where did they take the 5? If you don't mind my asking.
It's a 23.
She's rattled, but she seems like she's telling the truth.
Okay.
Elrin looks at you, Jen, and goes, "We don't know. They went the same way everybody else did, but we heard, I heard it. I heard them say something about 5 being like special.
Special. Okay. I want to find her. Oh no.
Malin looks at you, Jin, and goes,
I guess I'll go bring her to go talk to
Elrin, yeah, it's been 3 months.
piece of armor that he has.
I think 9 days ago,
Maybe to sell
that was the last that the rations were dropped off. And Elrin's just looking at Malin like,
Oh,
3 months.
Yeah, it's been 3 months
oh.
based on what we saw on the surface.
And Malin goes, that's when Sarah was taken.
It doesn't look like it's doing anything. Are you sure you don't want me to
What
Alright.
what of Jin's sister?
Yeah.
It's not letting us make the check.
Jen, you probably don't know. Lyra died like 6 months ago.
Oh, fudge.
I'm so sorry if this is how you found out.
No.
It really
No.
fucked up Sarah. A lot.
No. No. Everything I did. No.
Helmirk
I did.
is gonna
You
very
see,
quickly
you see.
keep his shield down, and he's gonna pull Jin into a hug.
You see Jin
So
like
sorry.
You want me
you
to
see
talk to
Jin
the
like
girl?
fully like he rolls up his sleeves fully and just stares at the markings. I failed. I failed. I didn't. If it wasn't there.
You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't. And Sarah tried everything.
I tried as well. If I was a little stronger, maybe the fire elementals wouldn't have gotten the better of us.
Is there anything you need to sell while I'm here?
I think Helmirk kind of like keeps his arms around you, and he's gonna just very quietly be like, I need you. We will have time to mourn. But right now, and he's going to look towards the crowd, we do not know what they are capable of, and we are in enemy territory.
You're right. Right. Need to think about it. Focus on it later.
We will have time to mourn. We'll visit her grave. But right now, your mother is alive,
Maybe you don't
and we
need
have the
sell it
opportunity
at
to save her.
You're right. You're right.
But wait. Is it safe up there? Is the
There's
sickness
nothing.
gone? And Elrin goes, there's no fucking sickness. Do you get it? It was a lie. They lied to us. And Malin goes, but that's why we didn't leave. So we thought it was safer down here. And at this point, Elrin starts to kind of get around the crowd.
What do you
Still
mean,
submit.
this sickness?
Malin goes, well, whatever was affecting Neverwinter. I mean, isn't that's what got people sick, right?
Yes.
Lucio,
That's
was
what
there
got
any sickness in
Elira sick.
Neverwinter?
I mean, we were
Say it
just
again?
there and there was no sickness.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
asking Lucio, was like, was there a sickness in Neverwinter? There's... Right, hello. But safe on the most likely safe on the surface. We searched the town, nothing there.
The men from Neverwinter. What did they look like?
Malin goes to speak, and then Elrin jumps in and is like, they,
Stop min-maxing! Leave me
we don't know.
alone!
We don't remember.
Time to go.
We remember, I remember.
On to the next.
Why do I keep saying
think
we?
we should
I remember, soldiers. But I think I recognize their uniform. They definitely weren't from Netherwinter. But they were in uniform. It was
Damn,
really
I'm covered.
organized.
Give it a Carlac, hold on.
No
But
insignias.
yeah, it was somebody saying from Neverwinter that there was some kind of waterborne illness they needed to treat our waters. That's what they were doing. And I guess enough of us believed them that most of us did. And then now we're here.
Do you remember any eyes on their armor?
No. No eyes? No.
Helmirk looks
When
to
I
you.
I mean,
was,
but also,
when I was inspecting them, how embedded are these implants in them?
interesting. Okay, so when you were looking, it's it looks like a kind of like a contact lens almost that's held together by all these faint pins. The plate seems to be there to just keep that there so that somebody can't try to remove it. But the plate and the lens are mostly separated, other than just it being, contained in the eye. It's really that lens. Okay. The plate doesn't show any kind of like arcane anything to it, right? That is just pure securement. It's the lens. And I'll also say, as you look kind of really closely at it, there's almost this almost like a mercury shimmer to it. The actual ocular eye is it's mostly translucent, transparent, right? Like you, other than that purple hue, there's just this like swishing of mercury in that lens, though. But they're two separate pieces.
Did I get the sense that there would be any significant repercussions or like blowback if the lens were to break?
You would have no way of knowing that, I think, through the identify spell.
Okay.
I think we should try and remove them if we can. They're essentially
Is that over table?
a hive mind at the moment. This is Lucio speaking.
So what I was above table, what I was thinking of, and this is quite out there, was using shocking grasp and using my own body as somewhat of like a capacitor to take the brunt of it and like send out a jolt into the lens enough to shatter the glass. Because I don't think we should like smack them with something to like break.
No,
the
definitely
lens.
not.
You're the expert. Whatever you want to do. I just think they need to come off or out.
Yeah.
How out there would that be, Dio?
Definitely try.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Shocking grasp, straight to the brain.
All right. I mean, how do we feel about that?
Godfrey would probably not be for it. He sees these people as savable, and if there's
Yeah.
a chance that something bad could happen from us just tampering, he's gonna think that's a bad idea.
Jin is also against this just for the chance that it might fail. And you might
Sylcan
enjoy
isn't
kill
gonna
someone.
ask. I'm asking above the table. Like, how do we
Right.
as a party feel about this?
Oh, dude, above the table? I mean, I'm not against it.
This would be fun.
Tasing the head is dangerous as fuck.
I mean, it's dangerous as fuck.
I think as long as the implant's in there, these people are like dangerous. We kind of have to assume that they could go back to that hive mind state at any moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that's
think-
like priority
I think-
number one is just get them off.
So go
I
ahead and
think-
make an intelligence check for me.
Okay.
And you
okay.
can add your proficiency bonus as
Tell
well.
me when to hit it off.
Ooh.
Okay.
Can I bardically
Let's see.
inspire him?
You
100%.
probably don't need to. I'm not gonna lie.
This is the thinking song.
This is his jazz.
That alone gives me a +7.
Ooh.
All right.
Critical fail.
Critical fail.
Critical fail.
Melanie's playing Baldur's Gate
24.
right now.
Oh, I thought she was commenting on what Sylcan was
No,
about to do.
no.
It was funnier in my head to say that. Sylcan, what was your roll?
24.
24. Okay. So glass can obviously, if it's well-made glass, it can take heat and cold pretty well. So shocking grasp obviously induces heat. The glass probably would survive, but glass that is attached to something as sensitive as an eyeball, sort of transitioning that heat, probably not a great idea. You can definitely go with it, but
The idea
Yeah.
would be to kind of me take the brunt of it while focusing it into almost sort of a pinprick, like almost like No Country for Old Men, like a cow gun, like.
you're trying to just shove the glass through the skull.
No, like a quick pinprick of force through the electricity and heat, kind of like something that like will break through a car window. It's like super concentrated to a singular point.
And shatter the glass on the eye itself?
Well, I'm gonna tell them to close their eyes.
The glass
I'm gonna-
goes, it's on their eye, so
Yeah,
when they
this
close
is-
their eye,
this
the
is
glass
a-
is...
Oh,
Yeah.
oh!
What if I
I
use
thought
it
it was
over the
that
table? This
over.
sounds like it's-
This entire idea is awful now. This is such a bad
Yeah,
idea.
Yeah,
I
this
thought
sounds
it
like
was
a
all
horrible.
over the eye.
It sounds
It's
even
not
worse
like
now.
Fucking, what is it? Dragon Ball Z,
Monocle?
where it's like a lens kind of thing? No,
Yeah.
it's attached to their eye.
It's literally
Never
in the
mind.
like
I
here, like
was
on the temple and
Working
shit.
on false pretenses. This is not. Yeah, that's a fucking
Like,
awful idea.
use acid.
I say you should still
without
try
the
it.
lens.
Oh,
They only really need one eye.
Yeah, 2 eyes for a reason.
Depth perception's overrated anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I live without it.
Just don't approach from the left. Just he's nice, just don't approach from the left. Like a rescue dog.
yeah. Damn. That entire idea fucking sucks now. Damn. All right. Is there anything else that I could do here?
I don't have any spells for this. I got sleep.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast heat metal on the thing like on the side of their skull.
That,
Yeah, I
that's
do that
even
too.
worse.
I stack it.
That sounds. Hey,
Yeah, I got
above
nothing
table,
here.
Jackson, you know that can do damage, right? Like, you know that's a good way to kill someone? Let's heat up their armor and bake them in their armor.
I got nothing here, guys. I
Cookies
don't know how to
burning.
do. I don't know how to deal with this.
I can make them greasy.
Everyone's gonna go back over to the crates and is just gonna start looking at the bottles of water that are in the crates, and is looking for that same thing that you guys were looking for. Like he's like sniffing the water.
Are there still like filled up bottles of water? Like, did he smash all of them?
Not all of them, but yeah, but enough before the crowd got to him. There are, I mean, like, yeah, like what did I say? There was probably about a dozen other crates there, so it could be food, water, you know, there could be more.
Yeah.
Can I, if I go and like start to look through the crates, are the people gonna impede me in any way?
You have no idea?
Like if they move towards
Try.
me at all, I'm running to the opposite corner. But prior to that, I'm gonna try and look through one of the crates that's closed.
Make an investigation check.
That is not very good. 12.
12, okay. So, taking in the information that you were giving me, which is that as you're moving towards the crate, you're keeping an eye on them. As you're
100%,
moving
yeah.
towards the crates, they're not moving. Looking through the crates, with a 12, you would see that some of them have, they're definitely worn. They're definitely old. They're repurposed. You see that there's like scraped off merchant seals and older trade route markings that are kind of, you know, sanded away and kind of new ones put on and things like that. There are, but there are no current like pronounced seals or markings on the outside of the boxes, except on the insides. On the couple that you kind of look at with a 12, you see fresh on the inside lids CRK engraved.
While Lucio is looking around, Sylcan is going to continue to inspect the implant and see and just try and find some way that it could potentially be deactivated or potentially removed.
Make an Arcana check for me.
Okay. Let me get my dice. All right. Arcana check. That is intelligence, right?
Yes.
All right. That is going to be a 14.
14.
I would like to use
I
a
mean,
flash of genius. I don't like your response
I was
to
just
that.
figuring out what a 14 would give you.
Okay.
If you'd like to use a flash of genius, you can. It's your call.
Sure.
I'm not saying it's
I'm
good or
gonna do
bad
that at
either way. I'm
another-
just... Okay.
I'm at a +4 to that.
So bring it up to an 18.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you'd have to spend a couple of minutes with it. But at the end of the day, it's a lens. So, it's just with your experience and your steady hands as a clockmaker, just very carefully removing it. Should be as simple as that.
Okay.
Would you like to try with that roll?
Who am I inspecting right now?
Yeah, that's a very good question.
You were inspecting Malin, so I'm gonna say that that's who you're still looking at.
Okay. Malin, we need to remove this implant. Would you
Okay.
be okay with that? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I'm not gonna go blind, am I?
Lie on your back for me.
She looks over at Jen.
Should be removed. If you feel comfortable, he knows his way around machines.
She
Only if you're
slowly
comfortable, though.
lays on her back and kind of just looks up at you, Sylcan.
From
She
my index finger is going to kind of fold out a set of pincers.
What spell are you writing? Okay, yeah, you 100% can. What are you looking for? You're just looking for her to panic and then that's your trigger? Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, he's going to try to remove it.
How do you want to remove it?
With the pincers, he's going to try and go underneath the eyelids, looking for a catch to try and begin gently pulling it out.
Okay. The small, delicate tools that you've used to make very compact machinery catches on to the ridge of this very thin, fine glass and begins to gently pull out. And you see as it pulls out the secured, sort of very fine, almost like webbing that attaches to that plate. Has a pretty good amount of flex, but as you get maybe 3 inches away from the socket, these little ribbons start to break, and you pull this lens away from her socket, and she kind of blinks, and there's a couple like of those little strings that are catching onto her eye, but she, yeah, I'm okay.
You
Okay.
feel good? You feel good?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, it worked.
He's going to pocket that lens.
Okay.
You want to try to, oh, actually, she has two. You still got to remove the other one. You still got to remove the other one, Sylcan. She has
Oh
two.
yeah, she does, doesn't she? I need to remove the other one
Lucy,
now.
are you still looking at the crates, or you're pretty focused on this? Okay.
It is imperative that I remove the other one as well.
Yeah, please. Yeah, please. Yeah. And you have the time, so I'm gonna say that you can use that same roll and use same fashion. Peel that lens away from her, and she kind of moves a little bit too much, where she's kind of like, oh, okay. It's gone. Thank you.
In my head, I'm picturing that one like Dead Space scene with like the needle, like. I hate that. Oh my god, that's awful.
Okay. You okay? Can you see?
Yeah. It worked. Yeah.
Oh.
Are you gonna do everybody?
Birdie, I think.
Again, Cal's kind of got her back against the wall. There's maybe 12 or so in the other hallway that haven't really moved. And there's about maybe 13 in here. It's pretty evenly divided. But again, not everybody has lenses. Some of them have damaged eyes, one or both. Some of them have one lens, some of them have two. She's the only one that you see has two.
Okay. I do not know. We must
What?
form a plan.
We cannot waste time right now. These people are not in danger so far as we can tell, but we need to find Jin's mother. They can be addressed later.
It should be
Yeah, if
just now.
I just don't want to be the only one, you know.
They are.
We may need.
Can I help? Can
They
I
are-
do something? I can help. What
I
do we
need you
need?
to. You said that when people acted out, their emotions flared, that they were taken. Also,
Yeah.
what was said is the 5 were taken with the rest of those people
I think so.
in the same place. If this is the case,
I don't.
we need to be taken in that same place. We may need the rest of these people to do that for us.
Okay. And she kind of starts sitting up and puts her back against the wall and then kind of lifts herself up, being aware of you, Sylcan, where you're kind of leaned over. And she kind of just again takes the room and looks at everybody that has lenses, and they're looking at her, and she starts to walk down that hallway, kind of passing Cal. And if you're watching her, she kind of gets to the end of the hallway, kind of looks left, looks right, and sees that circular door, that pipe that you guys walked through. And she kind of looks back at you all and goes, every time somebody was taken, I heard this door. I didn't see it, but I would often hear this door shut and open. That's all I know.
Godfrey's gonna
Okay.
go to that door. Oh, you got something, Jin?
Okay.
I am going to look back at the cohort. And Godfrey's gonna say, "Are we ready to go?"
There
It
isn't.
seems. It seems not. We'll take the 2 that we have now that are free. The rest we'll leave here.
Whoa, hold on. We're not gonna leave the rest of. We're not gonna leave them. And this
You
is
have a better-
Elwyn that's speaking up. We gotta take them. What are you? You can't just fucking leave
We
him
don't
here.
know where we're headed to. It could be more dangerous for them.
They don't have any
could
food.
have Eldrin take them back to the town.
By myself?
Yeah, it's a straight line.
We could.
Who's all there?
We could.
No one.
There's no one in town. We could move them. Or we come back after check out the rest of the area. We leave our rations here.
Where did everybody go when they were taken? We thought they were taken back to town.
I mean, probably down
There's
the other
no
tunnel.
one in town. There's multiple tunnels. This is one of them.
Fuck.
Whole town's empty.
There's like 200 people missing.
Yeah.
We intend to
Hold
get to
down.
the bottom of this. But we have to find the ringleaders, those in charge.
Where are they at? Where are we going? I'll go with you.
I thought you
Wherever
didn't
the
wanna leave
5
all
were
these
taken,
people behind.
most likely.
During this back and forth, Sylcan is going to kind of look around at the others, and especially those with the implants. These people are under control of forces that we do not fully understand. We do not know the extent of the control that these people have over these townsfolk. I will stay, and I will remove their lenses. He's going to look at the woman. I'm going to need your help.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to be the only one.
This is brave of you, Sylcan.
My appearance can be frightening. I'll need your help keeping them calm.
Elrin looks at you and is like, I don't give a fuck what you look like. I just saw you remove it and it was totally fine. Yeah, me. Yeah. Take my shit off. Like, yeah.
He's going to turn to the rest of the party.
Godfrey's uncomfortable with the idea of leaving you behind. And he's kind of looking at the rest of the group to see what you guys think.
Helmirk
I
doesn't
Jin's-
look.
can
Jin's
defend
complete-
myself. I will
Because Karlak is mommy.
defend these people as well.
I thought the same in my
Jin's fine
previous
with leaving
life.
him behind.
I thought the same in my previous life, and it costed me so much. I am not willing to leave one who I've called brother alone.
Sylcan is going to
Helmirk.
kind of like stick his hand out and look at it.
Helmirk is going to look at the group, and he's going to look at Jin. How long will it take you, Sylcan?
Exactly how many people have implants?
If you do a count, there's probably somewhere out of the let me look back at my notes. Give me 1 second. Sorry. 27. There are 16 implants, 2 of which you've removed.
It's going to be a lot harder to corral them too. A few hours at most.
Helmirk is going to look to Jin, and he's going to say, they already have a start of 9 days. I do not wish to leave a member of the cohort towards a mind that may be watching us. We do not know what they are capable of. We will need all the support we have. I wish to stay, but if you wish to pursue your mother, I will follow.
Um, as I was saying, Sylcan is kind of observing his hands and his larger person as a whole. Let's be real. Out of all of us, I have the least to lose. If the
Helmirk
worst were
puts
come.
a hand on Sylcan's shoulder and goes, "You are a soldier of the cohort. I would be just as injured and just as furious if I were to lose Lucio or Godfrey, who have a place among us."
These people need help.
They do. We can hold off a little bit. I'd rather help more people in the town.
I cannot sit and wait idly. I know it's your choice, Jin, but you've already lost your mother. Your sister. And your mother could be next for all that we know. And I cannot have more blood on my hands.
And what will we do if we lose these people?
Godfrey kind of stops. He swallows. You all right, Jin? Are you willing to take the pain that this may cost you?
I'd rather not come to it, but I would rather. I will take it if I have to, but God, hope it doesn't come to that. But the town people, my people, they also require help.
You're right.
The least we can do is help. I've been gone for a year.
Then we will take the time then to help these people. And what after? Send them up above?
It's probably the best idea. They can hold up in one of the buildings.
All right. Yeah. I imagine that Godfrey kind of unholstered his sword when he was walking towards the door because he's ready to go. But now he kind of just puts it back and he's like, all right, he'll stay.
All right.
Well, we have no time to waste. Let's get to it.
I will begin.
All right. Sylcan, you, with the help of Elren and Malin, start removing lenses from each one of them. And for those who don't have lenses and just have injuries, Jin, at some point, seeing you, hearing discussions about Crossroads Keep, hearing discussions about Sarah, your mother, start to kind of reset emotionally with your presence being here. It's gonna take probably about 2 hours to get everybody calm, situated, lenses removed. Obviously, they're gonna have questions, things like that once they come to. If you're not helping removing the lenses, is there anything that you're doing in this time?
I think Jin is helping removing lenses. Trying to calm people down.
How are you helping? Okay, calm people down. Yep.
Yeah. Afterwards.
Okay. Helmirk, Godfrey, Lucio, what are y'all doing?
I imagine Godfrey feels kind of useless in this moment because this isn't like his forte. And it's kind of burning him up, so he is probably just waiting at the door because he's trying to be ready when everyone else is ready. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. All right. So yeah, about 2 hours pass, and Sylcan, you're taking the knowledge that you have about this. You're taking your time with each person. Knowing that, as the 10th one goes by, your hands need to be as steady as the first one. And about 2 hours go by, people emotionally reset. Jin, you're asked shitloads of questions, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's 24+ people here that are calmed at some point with Lucio's help, Jin, your help, Sylcan, and kind of just wait your command, wait to be rescued.
I will note that I
All
am
looking around and. Go ahead, Jen.
that was me.
I didn't mean to. Oh, sorry, Sylcan.
I just want to note that I am pocketing all of these lenses into my bag of holding.
Make a perception check for me, Sylcan.
Okay.
And you can do it with advantage because you're really paying attention to detail with this.
Okay. So 15 is my perception modifier. Plus 3, 15, 16. That's a 17, 18.
18. Okay. Having people lie down so that they're still. Jen, you're calming them down. You're doing this so they're stable, so they're not swaying, so they're not, trying to react to people that are, if everybody's kind of keeping everybody's emotional levels at the same time, so they're not spiking, and eye movements, you know what I mean, that kind of thing. You notice that in the cracks of the stone floor, you can see when people are like laying down, kind of looking on the sides of their head, there are tiny curls of metal shavings. And you see little brittle slivers of that violet glass material. There's only a little bit throughout the floor, but you kind of pick up on that.
Interesting. After I finish up with the last of the fucking surgeries, I guess, I'm going to try and inspect that a little closer.
Make an intelligence check for me.
Okay. Ooh, that's a 10.
10. Okay. Seeing the metal shavings and seeing the violet glass, it takes a minute to connect the dots, but you get the thought that these were made here.
Oh.
That these lenses were not necessarily brought here and then installed.
So I'm going to be somewhat sifting the floor, holding a lens in my hand, and I'm going to turn to the party. These were made here, in this room. They were not brought here, they were manufactured where we stand.
How?
I do not know.
I mean, it makes sense, but precision, tools, I don't know.
The prey is crafty.
He's going to be kind of inspecting the lens. For such fine work, you need more than just hand tools for this. You need a workshop.
As soon as you say that, Helmirk is gonna look for grooves in the ground, signs of like what we saw before.
Make an investigation check.
Oh, you don't want to give me a help action? I'm not good at that.
I'll do it with you. If you want to tell the party that, I'll do it with you.
Yeah, go ahead and do it with advantage, Helmirk.
Okay, that wasn't terrible. Nat 20!
Hey, all
Nice.
like the 10 ones in a row finally got involved.
Intelligence 7 for the win!
Oh boy.
Yeah, I want to give you something. So you're looking in the floor, you're looking for the same thing. You don't see anything that looks like in Damar's workshop. But with a nat 20, paying really close attention, one of the crates, which wasn't what you were looking at, but a nat 20 is a nat 20, baby. One of the crates, you see behind a handle the faintest of a piece of paper. As you're kind of like scoping the floor and looking very closely, it's a bottom crate. There's 3 crates on top of it. Bottom crate, there's just something that catches your eye. Not related to what you were looking at. You pull off the other crates and you lift the lid up. Lucio, you saw that the few kind of crates that you kind of looked at said CRK on the lid. This one has PHN -7, and then it says Lion Shield Lot 32. It also has below it 2 initials. It says BG. You also see a very familiar 7-pointed crown with the eye below it. You pull out this piece of paper that, again, is really well hidden. There's a piece of wood that, 2 pieces of wood that are horizontal and a piece of wood that is vertical that create that structure, that secured handle. And that piece of paper is tucked in between 2 pieces of wood that are married. It's just this very little bit of paper. And you pull it out and you unravel it, and it's a very quick jotted down note. And it says, if relief arrives before these stores are exhausted, accept that. If it does not, understand that waiting longer will not change that. Make your arrangements accordingly.
I love the little fucking ears on his headphones.
They're just
pulling them
warming up.
Helmirk sees that. He sees the eye. Sees the what they says, because it basically says like, if relief happens, get it. If not, these people die. Is kind of what I'm reading off this.
You can make an intelligence check. Well, I guess it would be wisdom. You can make a wisdom check.
Okay.
I'll go.
Would this be insight?
No, because insight's more like body language. This would be just you trying to. You have nothing really to read other than like between the lines.
18.
What these words mean?
18? Not bad. All right,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, hell yeah. So yeah, essentially, it's strange. There's no sympathy in any of this, but this kind of comes off as like, it's cold, but it's also kind of like its purpose is kind of sympathetic, meaning like, yeah, like if no more if no more rations come, like you need to leave. You know, like take that as it is. You know what I mean? Don't wait any longer, or you'll just fucking starve to death. But again, the way that it was hidden was very much clearly not in order. Somebody did this intentionally and secretively, hoping that somebody would find it.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, it brought
Does Helmirk recognize his handwriting? We've seen Damar's handwriting.
With your 18? Let's see, I'm trying to remember what handwriting you've seen of Damar's. Remind me
'Cause
what handwriting you've seen of
we were
his.
in his study and watching him do writing and stuff.
His quill was taking notes, which he put the quill back in the book and shut the book. So it wasn't his handwriting. Yeah.
Only if we had a tall robot man who happened to have taken a shit ton of notes and shoved them into his coat.
the bog, I guess.
So these people have been starved.
Looking through the crates, there's enough food and water for maybe a couple more days.
So above table, they must have left recently. Is what I'm
He said 9 days ago.
Yeah. It's been 9 days since the last relief package. So it's been 9 days. It probably have, if I had to assume, probably enough for 2 weeks. But that's just me
Yeah.
guessing.
Oh, that makes sense. All right. Helmirk sees this.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we don't recognize the handwriting.
I mean, yeah, you have nothing to compare it to.
Okay. Helmirk nods. He's going to kind of pocket the note. And he is going to immediately go with this group as, you know, Sylcan's finishing up. And he says,
The second time.
the order, our quarry, this is their work. They hear the notes.
Whoa.
Helmirk pulls out all the stuff he found. I was looking for their workshop, but I found their sigils on the crates. They did this.
You said it was your order?
No. We are hunting for a group.
Can't believe you guys.
They did this.
Neverwinter.
The party game.
No. Neverwinter most likely had no hand in this. You have been lied to.
Of course. Yeah. So who?
Helmirk kind of thinks for a moment. They are called the Order of the Hollow Throne. They're a organization that have caused many people to die.
Like a
We
knighthood?
were
Bye.
These are
a
fucking knights that are doing this?
Do you think we're gonna?
No,
fail
a,
the perception check?
I'm unsure. It's an organization of various groups, we think. We only know a few of their members.
What are they trying to do?
Oh,
A great many
Try to
evil
blow us up.
things. Most notably, yes. To the best of our knowledge, in a very vague sense, kill the gods.
Oh, that's weird.
All right. Cool. Cool. Can we get the fuck out of here?
Yes. Helmirk
Yeah.
kind of looks to the group and goes, "We must go. If they are involved, this makes it all the more pressing."
Yes. Let's get him back.
Do we kill the goblins?
Okay.
All right.
Is there anything anybody wants to do before we leave?
No. Can we take a break? I have to pee.
Yes. It's a good time to take a break. Let's do it 5.
Thank you. Thank you. I also got pissed. I also wanted to grab it.
Welcome back, everyone. So you guys are gathering the survivors and making your way to that corridor, that main corridor. Who's taking the lead on this? What would y'all like to do?
Are we taking the same formation we have been through the tunnels?
Probably.
Yeah, but now we got like 25 people.
Are we taking them
So-
with us, or are they going up?
Are we? Yeah.
I think they should.
Are
go
they
back
just
to
gonna
the
like
town.
wander through the winding tunnels by themselves, or
Yeah,
like?
I thought we're taking about to the surface.
I mean, if
Ah,
it's a straight
dang it.
line, they could go back.
We probably can't be. Ah, fuck.
It was like an entire day's walk.
Yeah.
It was like 5 hours.
Yeah, they got it.
Yeah, I believe it was 6. 5.5 hours, 6 hours, yeah.
I mean, they walked all the way down here. They can walk back, surely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, this is their home. They should know it, right?
Do you know the expanded tunnels if someone dug underneath your house? Like, oh yes, I know some of these.
Of course. Fudge.
I vote to walk them back up.
That's probably the best thing to do.
Yeah.
Is that the plan to if you guys are gonna walk them back? Okay. So opening up the circular door and all right. Okay. So you all, take it's not exciting, but the next 6 hours walking this group of 27 souls back the direction that you came to Crossroads Keep. People, of course, are asking questions because they're kind of confused on like we're not like we a lot of people thought they were like right underground under Crossroads Keep. Nobody anticipated it being this far. Some people are not dressed for this, you know, like that's how owner cut his foot, who is still barefoot. But you know, getting everybody through, you all eventually make your way to that slope up that you know leads to the cistern that's right underneath Crossroads Keep.
All right.
All right.
I also, just so we're aware, party's aware, we have been in the tunnels. Once we walk back, it will have been a full 20 hours. From
I'd like to go
start to finish.
look at the sun. Maybe like see the sky for a minute.
You don't need the sun. It's
Well,
a
that's
deadly
when we walk
laser.
back in. Right now, it's been 14 hours.
15.
15.
Wait, no. Wait. 18. Well, 6 hours. I mean, like 17.
It
No,
was
I'd say it's been
6
about
hours
15
in.
hours.
Okay,
Okay.
never mind. God
So
has
it'll
said
be
it is,
21
so it is so.
hours once we get back.
Should
Which
we?
means we're probably gonna have to long rest in here.
Sleeping, huh?
I was gonna say, should we long rest while we're like here at the town?
Probably. It's probably safest.
Yeah. We can,
Should
can
we
hold up in the
report
tavern.
back or should we pursue?
No.
No, we should pursue. We have a lead on them right now.
We should pursue.
really shouldn't lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we already given them a lot of time.
I think if we're gonna kill it.
Because
anyway,
the
And also,
orders
Jin
were
is not
just to
leaving
come
the town.
investigate
Jin's not
the town,
leaving.
weren't they? Weren't our orders just to come investigate the town?
It was, but
Yeah.
Yeah, but
anything dealing with the Hollow Throne immediately takes priority.
Yeah.
I see.
And also, with everything happening in town, Jin's not fucking leaving town. Just not leaving.
We operate on kind of like a vigilante type vibe.
I would like to roll persuasion on Jin.
If you roll a natural 20.
Before you guys enter the Crossroad Keep cistern,
Dude, how many
Jin,
fucking
as you guys are
birds?
walking, when you get to that fork, he kind of grabs you by the shoulder and kind of directs your attention down that right path, and Eldarin goes, half of us were taken this way, and then the other half that way. Have you guys been down
Alright.
there yet?
We have not.
I'm going down there. And he starts walking down that direction.
Bye.
We're right by the cistern, right?
Yeah.
Do y'all want me to like make him stop?
We should get these
or
people's safety first. We're trying to get more.
Do we care that he's leaving?
Helmirk is gonna look at him and look at Jin and be like, they are at the cistern. They would know their way back by now.
As you say that, some people kind of like, not rudely,
True.
but started like to move up and like get around that slope and just start kind of walking past you.
You don't want this for showers? Showers still has
See?
regular crossbow.
They know their way back.
See?
The town is safe. We have leads to pursue. If others were taken, we should see what other information we should find.
We should.
As they're passing Jin, they're just looking at you like, thank you, Jin. Like everybody's like, you know, like they're either looking at you with like relief on their face, or they're, you know, gently touching your forearm like, thank you, and making their way
Yeah.
into the cistern and then climbing up those stairs.
You're a hero to
Alright.
them, Jin. It's time
Was-
to be
was
a hero
Malin
to your
in there?
mother now.
The ones that passed?
What's that?
Was Malin in part of the ones who passed?
Yeah.
I stop her for a second.
Yeah.
Keep the others safe. We're gonna keep looking.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can do that. And she walks up and
Thank you.
Cal ends up looking at your group and is like, I think I'm gonna go up too. I'll keep him safe as well. Probably a good idea for me.
Helmirk looks at Cal and shakes his head. He goes, "No, you ride with the cohort."
Services are rendered.
Denied.
I did my part.
You do not wish to earn more
Even
pay?
if you pay me more, I don't want it. I don't want it. What?
Don't want more pay?
No. No. I'm good. Thank you. I got my beer money. I'm fucking good.
Where's the plate?
Helmirk just shrugs.
Excuse me. And she started like.
Bye.
Looks to the rest of the group. It seems you were right. She was not worth the cohort's time. Let's move.
Oh,
I am
fuck
gonna.
off.
Helmirk's walking.
Slides. Do you hear her like slide down, like and like hits her head? Fuck.
As she's walking away, I'm gonna hit her over the head with my flail
Are you really?
and knock her out. Yes.
No, that's such a bad idea.
I'm gonna take her gun. I'm gonna take that gun.
This is the worst idea. Oh my god, Jackson, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the
I
fuck?
want that
Him
gun.
cook.
Yeah,
Let
no,
him
Let him
cook.
cook.
I was gonna use suggestion to make her come back anyway.
I was fine with her going back to the surface. I was gonna fucking threaten her to make sure she didn't
I was
pull
ready
any
to just
shit.
abandon her, like... I think this was the
I
most
like how he
ill-advised
makes
decision
Jackson
you made,
comes in, it's like,
Jackson.
oh, I'm gonna turn circles into fucking squares.
Over the top of the
You're not
truck.
gonna knock her out, dude. She's a full character. You just started a gunfight.
In a tunnel.
did you roll?
With innocence.
Okay, hold on. Before we actually do
it's
this,
too late.
like,
You did it. You
I
committed.
mean, you said you
Like,
did it. I mean, this is you. You already
Yep.
said.
We double checked with you. This is
okay,
This
Yeah,
is
you-
a
okay,
terrible
16. I
idea.
rolled a 16.
This is a terrible idea.
I rolled a 16.
You rolled a 16. Okay, yeah, fuck it. So as you go to swing the flail, she's walking up, she immediately clocks in that you're swinging at her. The flail hits the stone. She grabs her pistol and she's gonna shoot you.
Where is it at?
Oh no.
Okay.
That is a 21 to hit.
Are we in initiative or can I cast a spell?
We're
No,
not
Helmirk-
initiative
Could I
yet,
cast
but
a
we'll
spell?
see, depending on how things go.
Okay.
Helmirk, I'll wait for her to shoot, but Helmirk's also going to attack him.
You take 17 points of piercing damage, and as she shoots, she looks at the rest of you, and like people are screaming, they start running up the stairs faster. She looks at you, she puts her pistol down towards the ground, and she goes, "He fucking started it, okay? Keep him in line. Don't yell at me. Fuck you." And she looks at you,
Helmirk,
Xalzin.
Helmirk fully charges at Xalzin, and he's going to smash you into the wall. Like, he's not playing, this isn't training, like he grabs you by the throat and mashes you into the wall. Full freight train. Can I roll
This is a lot better
athletics?
idea than what I had. I was gonna knock him out.
Oh,
No,
fuck.
Helmirk's pissed. Helmirk's livid.
She just starts slowly walking backwards unless anybody does anything else, and she continues on, but keeping full eye
No,
contact on
help.
Xalzin.
Bye.
Helmirk attacks Sylcan. Like, Helmirk's going to beat the shit out of him.
Fair enough.
Oh, okay, if you two want to roll initiative.
I mean, Helmirk is fully like charging you.
There's
He
no
doesn't draw
point.
his
Like
weapon, but
that.
he's
I'm not winning
pissed.
that. Like, there's no point of rolling it out. There's no fucking way I'm winning that.
I imagine
maybe it's
Godfrey's
initiative.
gonna get involved as well. He's gonna try to separate you guys.
Are we
a
rolling
seat on
for
the
initiative,
floor.
or am I just rolling my athletics?
I mean, this is between you guys. You guys tell me what you're doing, and I'll let you know what you need to roll. But this is between all you all.
So I heard.
I don't
Yeah,
think
Godfrey's
so.
gonna
Yeah.
try to
Charging.
focus his attention on Helmirk.
Helmirk's fully charging Sylcan. He hasn't drawn his weapon, but
I mean,
he
yeah,
is.
you've got him pinned against the wall. You tell me what you're doing next.
Okay, yep. Helmirk has like his forearm like pressed up against his throat. And he I'm gonna try to get into like what he would say.
Okay, I'm back. Plugged in.
Oh, Helmirk is like livid. Like you could hear like the engine that runs him is like very loud. And he says, "You do not strike one of our own, even if they are paid soldiers. Is that understood, Sylcan Brightwound?"
Where is that?
She's nothing but hired help.
"It does not matter. She was one of ours in service, and if you act out of line again, I will rip the cogs out of your chest. You are one of us, but you have a name to uphold in the cohort. Your actions reflect all of us, and you attacked in a crowded group of civilians. These were non-combatants, and she has a weapon that we do not understand.
I just wanted to get my hands on that weapon.
It matters not. What matters is you are a member of the cohort, and you will stand with us, and you will represent us. Do this again, and I will not act so merciful.
No, we just.
I will not
That
kill
was
you,
mercy.
Sylcan, but I will hurt you."
Understood.
He drops you, and he is
Did you
going to kind of look at your wounds and kind of gauge how bad it is. How what's your health looking like? Like what's your max?
How much damage?
She did 19.
How much damage did you do to me by slamming me to the wall?
Oh, that's a Dio question. Helmirk
Did you
was not
intend to do
gentle
damage?
about that. I don't think he was trying to kill him, but he hurt him, I think.
Yeah, I would say he's not holding back. He definitely has done some damage.
Yeah.
Just like
Roll a 1d6
how
plus your
much,
strength
however
modifier.
much.
What's your strength modifier?
If you want to really send the message, roll 2d6 plus your strength modifier.
Don't
It's
do
up,
that.
I'm gonna let that be up to you.
Don't do that.
How hard
Helmirk
did you slam into the wall?
Helmirk did max damage. He did 11.
Oh,
I'm at 8.
If you want to do
All right.
8
I can
hit
pull up my
points.
character sheet and see how much health I can give you. Give me 1 second.
The Lord giveth, and the Lord taketh away.
Helmirk is going to look at your wounds, and he's going to look at the tunnel, and he is going to put his hand on your chest, and you see him kind of glow with this bright orange, and your wounds begin to heal. I'm going to heal you for 2d10.
Jin, Elrin is like maybe 60 feet ahead of you and has got his hands on his ears and is just looking at you like, what the fuck was that?
You see,
All right, I healed you for...
Jin kind of
Luckily,
puts his
he didn't
hands
see
up
it
saying
because
it's
it was
okay.
just in that like entrance that slopes up to the cistern, so it was out of his visual. He just saw Sylcan get blasted And then Helmirk just charged him. So he was just kind of like standing at high alert.
All right. I healed you for 14. Helmirk takes 14 damage.
Oh shoot!
You kind of see that Jin just put his hands up like, it's okay. Okay, we're getting it under control. Kind of try to signal that.
Takes a couple steps back, still keeping an eye out before he like turns around and keeps walking. And every once in a while, he'll like glance behind his shoulders, make sure nothing's happening, or somebody's fucking chasing him.
Helmirk, as soon as he's healed Sylcan, he's walking back. He's catching up with Lucio and fuck, I forgot his first name. I just remember his last name.
Who, Elrin?
Elrin.
Elrin. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I will say though. Jin also walks up to Sylcan.
Yeah, Godfrey's walking up to Sylcan as well.
Wait,
I like how there's like 6 pronunciations for Sylcan's name at this point.
Sylcan, Sylcan.
Yeah.
Salkin, Falcon,
Foreskin.
Samsonite.
Sylcan claws. Hey, so between me and you do not pull another stunt like that with my people around. You don't understand what that thing can do.
I let my greed get the better of me.
You did.
You will
Keep that in
not let it
check.
happen again. I would have cut her down because you had raised your weapon against her, and to only find out that you were greedy for a weapon. I call you my brothers. I've been lied to, and now another attacks an ally.
You were breaking up pretty bad. I'm sorry.
What part did you hear?
I didn't hear the last couple of words.
He said,
One brother has lied to me, and now another raises his weapon against an ally. I am ashamed at this cohort.
Ally. Understood.
I can't.
I
We
imagine
should keep moving,
Godfrey,
though.
Not yet. Yeah, let's just keep going.
Yeah. Although you do notice during that entire drive, Jin's been slightly shaking this entire time. He fully got it back together during that. Full deadpan serious.
Where exactly was I shot, Dio?
It's just in your chest. Just center mass.
Ooh.
Godfrey, when you attacked her, he thought that she had done something wrong, and I think he was getting ready to attack her on your behalf as well, until you got slammed in the wall, and he's like, "Okay, what's going on?"
I imagined it happened with such quick succession.
Yeah.
Like
The gunshot was
Immediately
definitely
after
louder
the
than the
swing.
flail.
Yeah. Immediately after the swing, the gunshot happened, and before the trigger was even fully released, I was on the wall.
Yeah, and I feel like when the bullet had hit you, Godfrey was like, "Oh, she's attacking us," and I think he was getting ready to attack her until you were slammed into the wall, and then you're like, "I wanted the gun," and now he's just like, "What the heck?"
A mechanism with such power.
What's the plan,
But-
gentlemen? What are we doing?
I think we're going down
Helmirk's walking.
the other branchway. Yeah, I start going down the other branchway, following Helmirk and Elwyn.
Lucio's been gone that way.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
Celsius
Elwyn.
is going to be falling from quite the distance behind.
Okay. So Elrin, again, keeping an eye on the group. Helmirk kind of was close behind. And Elrin kind of slows down, lets Helmirk catch up, and he's like, fucking, y'all alright?
Yes, one of my cohort attacks one of a mercenary we hired out of greed. I put him in his place.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. He just keeps walking. So you guys continue to walk. It's about an hour. About an hour in, it stops feeling like a tunnel and more of a pipe. You see that the walls are a lot smoother than the other tunnel that you were in, with just decades of erosion that seemed to like make every stone fit together smoothly. And about at this point, you would also start to smell that salt water. You would start to hear, after about 15 more minutes of walking, that sound of that ocean crashing into the shoreline.
I'll just flip it.
For those of you who have good
Is
vision,
it just a scary?
about 15 more minutes in, that pipe seems to kind of end. And it's total
Why
darkness.
Are you killing me?
But you can tell from the breeze, the ocean, the salt water, that pipe spills into the trackless sea. But about 200 feet before that, to your left, there is an opening to a room, and this opening is almost shaped like a V. If you go around that wall, it's a pretty acute angle going back. Possibly to like stop rushing water from flooding that hallway in. And instead you see that far corner is like very rounded off from just, decades, if not longer, of just water hitting that particular corner, totally smoothing it out. Just checking in what y'all would like to do.
I can't see shit.
Lucy, you're a little bit of a disadvantage.
It's dark as fuck in here.
Yeah, I know.
You probably have torches.
Godfrey
I can
would give
cast
you his lantern.
prestidigitation.
You could light that.
I was just trying to keep it
Oh,
low-key.
yeah, never mind.
I like complaining about it,
At least I stole
I don't want to fuck. I don't want peace. I want problems, always. So it's just that salt water, right? Just hitting the room? Nothing else in here?
What's that?
So it's just the salt water hitting the wall, right? That's really what this room is?
It's not the room.
Oh, my bad.
It's pretty far ahead, probably another 100 or so feet in front of you. That's where you're hearing that crashing of ocean water.
Okay.
You know what's crazy too? Not only did I roll a 5, but I had a 5 with advantage. That was with advantage.
Well, that's one other thing before we just keep moving.
Yeah, just press on.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going left or are you going forward?
Forward is where the sounds of the water is coming from, where the ocean is, right?
Right.
Well, we should probably go left then.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay. So you want to take a left up that that curved hallway? All right. So yeah, you go about 40 feet, and it opens up into a room. It's a pretty big room too, and you see that the floors are kind of sunken in, kind of in this circular sunk, dais. And as you're kind of looking around, there's not much to this room. There's a drain in the center, but as you turn that corner and walk up that hallway, the immediate smell of acid hits your eyes, nose, and throat. It's not enough to harm you, but it's enough to let you know that it's there. And there's also, as you walk into this room, there's a few pipes about maybe 6 inches from the ceiling, maybe about 6 of them that are penetrating that wall and coming out maybe about 6 inches as well.
Where's the smell of acid coming from?
What's that?
Where's the smell of acid coming from? Like specifically?
Clearly from this room somewhere, yeah.
Okay.
Just keep moving.
Oh, what's up? Sorry, I was.
I think, is this a dead end or is there more?
Yeah, it's like it's a room that's maybe 50 by 50. It's big, but it's pretty barren. Make an investigation check.
Not my forte.
I think I'm
4.
good with investigation. I got an 11.
Okay. Yep, both of you looking around. Just seems to be a big room with a sunken floor in it. I mean, you see the drain, you see the pipes, coming into the room from the ceiling. That's about it.
Would I be able to roll for that as well?
Sure.
Since I'm also entering that room?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay.
Above table, they were totally melting people in here, right? They're like, using this to execute
that's
people.
what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Lucio's not saying that out loud.
Yeah.
Jin, but
Yeah.
That's a 19.
19.
Acid execution room.
With not a lot catching your eye, Sylcan, you don't see much. What does catch your eye is the drain grate on the bottom of the floor seems to be new. It's not correctly fitted into the stonework. And there's also pitting in the metal finish. And it seems like it just kind of lifts up.
Yeah. How big is this metal grating? Like,
It's maybe about a foot in diameter.
okay, yeah, he's gonna try to pick it up then.
Okay, you lift the cover up, and inside the pipe, about 8 inches down, there's a 90-degree elbow where the pipe levels off, and it seems like the elbow is cracked and damaged. And there, in that crack, there's a lip that seems to, it's not flush, and there's something stuck in that crack.
You said it's how deep?
Maybe about 8 inches.
You've got Mage Hand.
I also got mage hands. You do,
Okay.
Lucio.
Yeah, I'll try and grab it out.
Okay, you use Mage Hand and it kind of squeezes in. It's a foot in diameter for the lid, but that pipe sort of funnels into maybe a 6-inch circumference. And that Mage Hand sort of, texturally like sinks in, grabs what seems to be clumps of hair, and there's this fragment, this like small chalky fragment piece that's also stuck in the hair that it pulls out.
I'm gonna go ahead and put that back where it was.
Mage Hand goes back down, puts it down.
Like, disinfect my mage hand. Lysol spray it.
Okay.
That-
Even though it was kind of quick,
I had a critical hit.
Elrin definitely saw it and is just staring at the Mage Hand like jaw dropped.
I think Jin's also staring at it in just silence.
Helmirk kind of slowly nods and says, I have only known demons to commit such cruelty. I thought I'd be free of this here, out of the Blood War. I was mistaken. Any member of this group will die. I will see to it personally.
I'm gonna kill each one. Each one. My own hands.
Elrin puts a
If they
an
must
arm
involve, I'll
around you,
kill
Jen,
my
and
own
like
hands.
Elrin puts an arm around you, Jen, and pulls you in like really tight and goes, "We can't tell anybody about this. But we have to lie."
No, we will. I don't want any of them finding out as well. I don't want to see the look on any of their faces. Mirren, the others. None of them. Sickening.
Jen, Elrin is gonna kind of forcibly like turn your body and start pulling you out of this room.
Lucio will
Heard that.
assist with that.
I'm gonna let him. Not fighting back anything.
Godfrey's following you guys.
Okay.
Dio, I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
The voices that Sylcan hears are of an arcane origin. In such a
No, that's Gabe's
defiled
fiance.
place. in such a defiled place, what are they saying?
What's the question again? What was the question again?
So the voices that Sylcan hears in his head
Mm-hmm.
are of an arcane or other, I guess, otherworldly origin. In such a place as this, with the events that happened here, what would they be saying to him right now?
Roll a D100 for me.
Oh dear God, where the fuck do I have one of those?
D100 rolls will
Alright,
always
I'm
be
gonna-
my favorite. I love using D100s.
I'm gonna have
Wait,
to use
wait,
a.
before you do it, I always write it down. Hold on.
I can't.
What'd you roll?
Well, I was just gonna clarify that I would have to use software for that because I don't own one. Is that okay with you?
Do you
Oh,
own
that's fine.
2d10?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I do have a D10.
Yeah,
You can just do the
D100 is just
2d10
is just 2d10s.
Yeah, you're right. Where the hell that bitch at? Come here.
Software die, superior die.
No, they're awful. You roll terrible with them.
Not
Like,
true.
you
Which one?
specifically, Justice. Justice insists on
It's a
using
50.
digital fucking dice.
I just rolled a
roll?
They
100.
suck ass.
50, a flat 50.
How?
Five-
Look
50?
at this. Look at
Okay.
the beauty of this.
Exactly.
29 to 96.
I can make
can
custom
see
die
it.
like that.
Ooh.
I'm gonna
Beautiful
take a
metal
picture
dice.
and recreate it.
Nice.
Can't have that.
I'll one up you.
Hold up.
This is
Hold
my
up.
boy right here. You can't see him.
Important.
I can't see shit.
Important plot stuff.
Roll a d20 for me.
Important on too.
Okay.
Why am I lagging so hard?
Are there any modifiers? Is that just a straight roll?
Straight roll.
That was,
That's an 8.
I didn't realize that was gonna happen. I've never been able to happen.
As you're standing in this room and you're overhearing your friends slowly start to walk out of the room, you hear. It's almost like you're hearing tunnels, and you hear the somewhat repaired springs and cogs inside of you. Some still bent a little out of shape and damaged from the shot that you took. You hear the soft bellowing
At
and
least, you're right.
the faintest of a music box tick. And the voices don't necessarily say anything, but you get the sense that you yourself don't have personal loss in this room. Whatever that means.
All right. I will join the others.
As you all walk down that hallway and enter that main pipe, what are y'all doing?
I guess we're walking back. Ooh, we should rest.
In the
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not
Uh,
too far
we're-
away
we're-
from the surface.
I
Not
think
in the acid room.
my vote is we head back to the surface and we rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Like,
probably
back to the town?
Safest.
Yeah. We didn't travel that far to get here, so.
So you're heading back to Crossroads Keep?
Yeah.
All right. So you start walking back, and it takes you about an hour and a half. And climb over the cistern overflow, that curved concrete. Walk up the stairs, and it is pitch black outside. Moon is way up high. You don't see any lanterns or torches or no lighting. You see a few people walking around carrying, a few bags, a few crates. There seems like they're staying clustered together as much as they possibly can. So you'll see, 5 people standing outside of one house, somebody coming out, handful of things, and then them continuing on with the intent of possibly leaving.
All right.
You said people are packing up
Where
their
are they
stuff and getting ready to
mainly
leave.
clustering themselves?
What's that?
Are you role playing with yourself?
Where are they mainly clustering themselves? Is there any like?
Whoa.
There's just small little groups. There's only a couple small little groups because they themselves are small. But it seems like they're just kind of they're staying together. One person's going into a home, grabbing some things, and then they're kind of moving through, kind of making their way up to the market square.
Okay.
Is there a special?
Well, you guys want to go rest in the tavern?
you could do to create the back?
No?
The silver cup.
I think that's our best bet right now.
Better than going down a tunnel.
Okay. As the group continues on, one of them breaks off, heads in your direction, and you see that it's Malin, and she comes up to your group and goes, "We're gonna leave, for obvious reasons.
Yes.
You're not staying here, right?"
Ooh.
We are for the night. I was planning on having us stay in the tavern. We need to keep looking. There's more.
There's
We
nothing
found
here.
nothing so far.
Yeah, because there's nothing. There's nothing, Jen. There's nothing. Yeah, you shouldn't stay here. But, she looks back. I need to catch back up with him. We're taking a huge risk and choosing to believe you all that you indeed know for sure that this had nothing to do with Neverwinter because that's where we're heading. You're for sure that they had nothing to do with this, right?
It's a good place to go.
I don't think over the table. I don't think
We
Neverwinter did this, but I think there's like big hands at play.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know if Neverwinter's safe. I don't know how far they go. Maybe Waterdeep.
Do you know how that's
Oh my.
weeks
We still have.
I know.
of walking?
Alright, time to reset everything.
I know.
We've checked.
Maybe not.
The horse is gone. There's no, and nothing's here. Where are all the horses? What the fuck happened? We're not
I
staying.
don't know. No, you should not. At all.
Okay. I have to catch up with them. They're going to Neverwinter. They're stuck on that,
Yes.
so that's where we're gonna go. So.
Okay. Alright. You just be careful.
I hate. This is how this ends, really? I can't. so weird to, like, thank you for helping us.
Of course.
I don't know that it's hit you yet. You saved 26 people tonight. You all did. And I thank you just seems so, like, insulting. I'm, like, trying to think of, like, a perfect thing to say before I leave, and there's really nothing. Hopefully we'll see you in Neverwinter. And she turns around and just walks away.
I look forward to seeing you in Neverwinter.
Okay. Still plan on staying in the inn tonight?
What?
So we're still staying at the inn, right?
I mean, we could go to
Yeah.
Neverwinter with them. Just saying.
Yeah, but that's a long ass march though. Probably get exhaustion.
I mean,
Got to a potion of vital balance.
we could do it with a group at least.
True.
We've been walking and awake for how long now?
20 hours?
I'm sure you all secured them, but you still have your horses at the beginning of Crossroad Keep, which they have yet to get to.
Oh,
I don't think we can go any longer.
So, it was about a day and a half, almost 2 days to get to Crossroad Keep from Neverwinter. It's probably just cusping on midnight right now.
Okay.
I mean, they're probably just gonna make camp somewhere out in the woods.
Yeah. Me, the player, and me as Jin, both want to go with. But I also know that Jin will probably collapse from exhaustion.
well, it's not just that. Like, we don't know where your mom is. We need to look for clues. Like,
Yeah, and that too. That's the other thing also hitting him right now.
it's just we're gonna start taking exhaustion soon. So
Yep, so we have
if
to
they're not
rest.
staying though, like, I was thinking like we push into the tunnels as far as we can go, and then just make camp in the tunnels. It might be safer than staying out on the surface.
I don't think we should sleep in the tunnels.
Yeah, I think I would rather the town
After what we saw, I don't.
over the
Alright.
acid tunnels.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go to the tavern, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, watch the survivors walk up the main thoroughfare of Crossroads Keep. You all make your way into the tavern. Make yourself comfortable in the silver cup and bed down for the night. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Oh.
God damn.